Listen, if you clicked on this video, you are obviously asking yourself, can I live in Thailand on a budget? And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Despite what some crazy YouTubers tell you, you can live here and have the most amazing life on a very limited budget. So please watch this video right to the very end, and I promise you it will change your life. Why, hello there guys. Listen, personally for me, this is one of the most important videos that I'm ever going to make. So I'm going to start out by saying, please don't ever let anyone shame you out of chasing your dreams. Don't listen to people that are telling you that you can't do it, or you have to do it this way, or you're a failure, or you're pathetic. Guys, welcome to Life Lessons and Living on a Budget here in beautiful Phuket, Thailand, with me, your crazy, kooky host, Dr. Mark Sabian, or as some local YouTubers would have you believe, the cheapest, most pathetic hobo on the entire island of Phuket, which, to be honest with you, I find absolutely hilarious. So guys, one thing I need you to understand, when I'm talking about living here on a budget, I mean living here on a budget. I'm not coming here for 2 or 3 months and then going back to Canada, working my ass off for 9 or 10 months just so I can come back here. No, I actually retired at the age of 49, and I am living in Thailand and Southeast Asia full-time, retired. I'm not trying to sell coffee. I'm not trying to go teach English or anything like that. I'm living here full-time as a retired guy, enjoying the rest of my life. So you need to understand, when I'm doing these videos, I'm talking about living here full-time, not coming for a 2-month party, not coming to live the time of your life and then have to go back and work your ass off. No guys, I'm talking about a whole lifestyle change and switch so that I get to enjoy every single day of my life, not just a couple of months. And also so that I don't ever have to work again. That's the most important thing to me, is that I get to enjoy my life every day. I get to have fun. I get to live the life that I want to live. And I never have to go back to work again. So when I'm talking about the cost of living, when I'm talking about how I'm doing it, you need to understand that I'm trying to show you guys how it's possible to do it on, yes, a limited budget, but still have a fantastic life and enjoy yourselves. So if you follow me, if you watch this video all the way through, I'm going to debunk some of the myths and stuff that are going on here, especially with the local YouTubers that have been, well, slagging me over the last couple of days because of my cost of living video, which I just find absolutely hilarious, because at the end you're going to see this is not about simple economics. It's actually about simple mathematics. And if you don't understand mathematics, you shouldn't be giving people financial advice, buddy. If you can't add, don't be giving people financial advice, dude. Come on. Watch your video and realize what you said at the end, that you're averaging 1,000 baht a day, yet you're going on that it's 60,000 baht. Do the math, son. You're also 2 people. So yes, it would be 60,000 baht a month, where my budget is roughly 30,000 baht a month because I'm 1 person. It's simple mathematics. Again, if you can't add, don't give people financial advice. Now, admittedly, I do have a very modest food budget, and the reason for that is I love street food. It's one of the things that drew me to Southeast Asia in the first place, is the food. I absolutely love street food. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. I love the different sauces that they use. I love the different techniques that they prepare the food with. To me, street food is probably my favorite cuisine outside of tacos that there is. I don't have the desire or the need to go to some fancy Italian restaurant and spend $30-some on food that, to be honest with you, to me is not as good as street food. I love my street food. Also, I go to a lot of budget-minded restaurants here simply because I like the food that they serve. And again, I'm trying to make sure that my money lasts my entire life, however long that is. So I do have about 10 restaurants that I love to go to here in Patong, and quite honestly, there's not a single meal that I buy at those restaurants that costs more than 100 baht, which is $3 American. And I'm not going to apologize for that because I love the food. I really do. I don't have the need to impress someone by spending $30 or $40 on something that, to be honest with you, I'm just going to dispose of in a couple of hours. Oh, God. I don't understand what's wrong with that, to be honest with you. Yes, sometimes I do spend more. If I go to Mugata, I'll always take a friend, and I will spend, yes, 700 or 800 baht at a Mugata restaurant, but I'm doing that once a month. I'm not doing it every week because I don't want to. It's not that I can't afford to, trust me. I could ball out like crazy, but then in 10 years, I'm probably gonna have to go back to work or change my lifestyle to a point that, yeah, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. But right now, I love my life, guys. And I eat one of the best diets that you can imagine. Outside of a Mediterranean diet, I don't think there's too many people in the world that eat as healthy as I do. I have fresh fruit every day. I have the most amazing meals. I'm not scrimping on my meals. I'm not starving myself. Typically, I eat 3 full meals a day plus snacks. And I'm telling you the truth, guys. It is extremely hard for me to spend $300 US a month on my food. And I know that you don't believe that. And I know that these other YouTubers are going to tell you that I'm starving. I'm not starving. I've gained 10 pounds, okay? That's 4 kgs for people that can't do the conversion. I have gained that much weight since I've been here. So I'm not starving myself to death at all. Let me show you some of the food that I eat. So guys, in all honesty, the only real expensive food that I have here are my tacos. For some strange reason, and I'm not sure why, Mexican food is expensive here, at least compared to everything else, okay? Yes, it's not like your big fancy Italian restaurants and stuff like that, but for just regular food and stuff, yeah, Mexican food is expensive. So if I go for tacos, it's usually about 300 to 400 baht for me to have some tacos and a beer and stuff like that. So that's between 9 and 12 US. Also, usually once or twice a month, I go to Don's Barbecue, which is on Nanai Road, and it is a full buffet style barbecue place where they do grilling. And I'm going to tell you something, Don's has the best grilling barbecue on the whole island, and it's 299 baht, which is less than 9 US for all you can eat. The food's incredible. I'm serious when I tell you this. It is the best barbecue I have ever had in my life. And again, it's 9 US. So I'm not spending crazy amounts of money. If I had to take a girl, which a lot of the YouTubers do, if I had to take a girl to every single meal, well, yes, guess what? My budget would be twice what it is for my food, but I'm not doing that. And not everybody that comes here has to take a girl to every single meal. So when these guys are dumping on me because of my food budget, you have to understand, I'm eating an incredible diet. I have some of the most amazing foods in the world, but I'm paying for me. Yes, sometimes I'll take friends out to eat, but that's usually maybe 5 or 6 times a month. I'm not doing it all the time because I don't have that aspect of my life where I have to. However, once in a while, you know, I will take people at my resort that have had some hard times you know, maybe they're not doing so well, or maybe there's a guy that's just showed up, one of my subscribers, and I'll take them out to eat. But still, my budget is literally less than $300 a month. And to prove that, I'm actually going to do a video. So please, guys, watch my upcoming video. I promise I'm going to release it in no more than 3 days. It's me eating for an entire week here in Phuket, on Phuket, for $50 US for an entire week. And I promise you, you will not believe how well I eat for $50 US in 1 week. So these guys going on that you have to spend all of this money, no, you don't. They're just doing it because they think that that's what makes life great. It's not. What makes life great is how you perceive your life, how you live your life, and how you enjoy your life. How you enjoy it, not how someone is telling you to enjoy it. And you can enjoy the food here on a very limited budget, and you can have the best diet, you can have the best foods in the world. You don't have to spend like a fool here. And some of these guys, they spend like fools. One of your biggest expenses is definitely going to be your accommodations. But guys, you do not have to come here and rent a 12,000 baht condo, which is essentially $360. You don't have to do it. I'm going to tell you something. I've rented a couple of condos that were about $250, $260 US a month, and they did have a gymnasium and they did have a kitchen, but guess what? I did not use the gym. I'm 50 years old, and you know what? I look pretty good. I'm not George Clooney, I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm sure as hell not built like a bodybuilder, but guys, I'm in pretty good shape and I don't use the gym. For my exercise, I walk. So for me to spend money to have a gym is a complete waste of my money. It's the same as spending extra money to have a kitchen. Guess what? I'm not going to cook. I'm too lazy to wash dishes, and for me, I can eat much cheaper out than I can ever cook at home. So don't feel like you have to come here and go to Phuket town and get a 12,000 baht condo when I live in a fantastic place and I pay 5,500 baht a month, everything included. That's my water, that's my air conditioning. I have this beautiful pool behind me. I've got fantastic neighbors and I love the location. And it is less than half of what some of these YouTubers are telling you that you have to get, when you don't have to get it at all, especially if you're not spending 8 to 10 hours every day during the daytime in your condo. I'm gone most of the time. I'm out exploring, I'm seeing things, I'm going to the beach, I'm doing things. I'm going on vacations, guys. This is something you need to understand. Every month I go on a mini vacation of some kind. I just got back from Bangkok, spent 4 days there, and guess what? I didn't have that guilty feeling about, ooh, I'm paying for my room and all of this. No, I didn't have that because my room is so affordable that it allows me to go on vacations every single month. So understand that on my budget, my limited hobo budget, as some people like to call it, I get to go on vacations from my vacation. And I've had some incredible times. I've gone to Chiang Mai, I've gone to Chiang Rai, I've gone to Trang, Krabi Province, Phi Phi Island, all over this beautiful country. And I am doing it on a limited budget. A very limited budget that makes it so that other people can do the same thing, because I'm showing you that it is possible to do, okay? So you don't need a 12,000 baht, $360 US a month condo here. You really don't, especially not right now, not with the deals that are around. 2 or 3 years down the road when the tourism comes back here, yes, you know what, you're gonna be paying that or more. And then if you want to, then you move off to a different place. But what you do is, yes, you live within your means, or you live with where you are comfortable to live, guys. You don't have to spend money just to impress somebody that does a YouTube channel. I'm sorry, but you don't. And that's the truth. You don't have to impress anybody except for yourself. You're the only person that matters. Do you really think that that person that is trying to shame you at nighttime thinks about you? No, they don't. They're only thinking about themselves and trying to make themselves feel better about their lives by making you feel like crap about yours. Don't let that happen, kids. This isn't high school where they're shaming you for not wearing cool clothing with brand names on it. This is adult real life. This is being able to enjoy your quality time and be happy in life. I'm sorry that some people are not happy in theirs, but I'm extremely happy in mine, and I love mine. And I guarantee you this much: there's 80% of the world's population would give anything to live the life that I live. And that's the truth. And I'll bet you it's closer to 90% of the world's population would give anything to live the way that I live. However, according to some, I'm a hobo. So guys, I can remember one of the very first days I went to work in real estate. I was driving one of the most embarrassing cars you can possibly imagine. I had a 1987 Dodge Caravan that was painted with a hand roller black. I swear to God, this is completely true. And I remember the owner of the company, his son, making fun of my car, and I thought, you ignorant prick. One day I'm going to prove to you that I can make it. Because he went on about how, oh, this guy's a loser, he's not going to make it, blah, blah. And I did make it. And it's the same here, guys. I've got people that are trying to shame me, believe it or not, because I drive a Honda PCX 150. I have people that have left comments about the fact that I'm paying 3,000 baht, which is around $90 a month for my PCX. And because they spend 6,000 a month on a Honda Click, they're better than I am. Well, let me tell you something. A Honda PCX is way better than a Honda Click. And to have someone shame me because of the bike that I drive in Thailand is hilarious. Guys, I get on my bike and I drive to point A or point B, and it gets me there. I've taken my bike on 400-kilometer trips, and it works fantastic. I love it. And yes, I pay 3,000 baht a month. I don't need to pay 6,000 baht a month to drive a bike that is less than mine just because, well, if you're paying more, it's got to be better? No, not at all. Yeah, it's amazing how people will try to make you feel shitty about your life. Don't let them do it, guys. Don't let anybody shame you because of what you drive. Not here in Thailand, not back in North America, not anywhere in the world. Don't let anybody shame you because of what situation you're in and how you choose to live. Don't let them do it. I'm not letting them do it here. Yes, I'm doing this reaction video simply because I need you guys to understand that you can come here, you can live on a limited budget and have an incredible, amazing life. Don't listen to these YouTubers that just don't want you to be happy and succeed. Listen to guys like me that are telling you that are actually living this lifestyle right now and having the most incredible time doing it. Please, guys, trust me when I tell you this. Don't let anyone shame you from living the life that you want to live or living your dream, because they're too scared to live your dream themselves and they know that they can't do it. So they try to make sure that you don't believe that you can, when I'm telling you that you definitely can live the life that you want to live on a limited budget here in absolute paradise, even on Phuket Island. You do not have to move up to the mountains in the north like some guys are telling you. That's absolute shit. Because I'm living here right now on the budget that I claim to be living on, and my life is absolutely fantastic. So guys, listen, one thing that we definitely have to cover here is drinking and the whole drinking culture on Phuket and in Thailand in general, okay? And listen, I'm not someone to judge anybody, even though I'm doing this video as a reaction to someone judging me. I don't judge anybody. So when it comes to drinking in Thailand, listen, I drink more than I probably should. I'll be the first person to admit that. But for the most part, I'm drinking around my pool, I'm drinking in my room, or I have some friends over and we have a couple of beers. I'm not sitting in some bar buying lady drinks. And what I mean by lady drinks, guys, here in Thailand, there's dozens of girls in every single bar, and their job is to sit there, talk to you, flirt with you, so that you not only buy booze for yourself at the bar, but you buy them drinks, and those are called lady drinks. And again, I've talked about them in many of my videos. They're typically about 3 times the cost of your drink. So if you buy a beer at the bar for say 60, 70 baht, which is, you know, what, $1.50 to $1.80 US, and she convinces you to buy her a drink because you're sitting there, you're flirting with her, you're touching her, you're essentially molesting her. You buy her a drink and it's typically 200 baht, so that's like $6 US. And guys will sit there for hours buying drink after drink, and all of a sudden their bills are $50 and $60 US. And what do they get out of it? A slight buzz, and get to feel some young girl that has had 1,000 hands on her that day? To me, that's not living your best life. I'm sorry. So a lot of people are giving me a hard time because I don't have this crazy bar budget, but for me personally, the bars are a depressing place. Yes, sometimes I like going to Bangla Road. I love Bangla Road. I mean, who wouldn't love that? It's exciting, it's fun. I love going down, I love listening to the live music. I go people watching, but what I do is I grab a beer at 7-Eleven and I walk down the road. Or I go to a bar where I know that the beer is cheap and the girls are not going to hassle me into buying lady drinks, because they know at the end of the day, I'm not a sucker. And again, if you're sitting there and you have to pay some girl to let you molest her and feel her up, is that living your best life, guys? I don't know. Again, I'm not going to judge it, but for myself personally, it's not. For me, it's going out and enjoying the night, listening to music, people watching, going down to the beach, having a little picnic and a barbecue at the end of the night, and just having fun, not feeling like a fool because I spent 4,000 or 5,000 baht for nothing, absolutely nothing, other than being able to touch some young girl that would not let me touch her or even talk to her if I wasn't paying her to do it. So anybody that's shaming me because I don't have this crazy partying budget, shame on you, to be honest with you. Shame on you. So there we go, guys. Listen, I'm living the most incredible life here. I really do. I absolutely enjoy every single day. Was my life more materialistic back in Canada? Of course it was. I had a Mercedes, I had a Porsche, I had the coolest Pontiac Solstice you'd ever see. My life was fantastic, but I was never happy. I was never at peace. Yet here on my so-called hobo budget, according to some YouTubers, I'm living the best life I possibly can, and I simply enjoy every single day. I love getting up. I love the adventures that I go on, and I want you to understand that you can live your best life just like I am on a very limited budget, guys. You don't have to ball out. You don't have to spend every single dollar you have in one day. You can stretch it out here in Thailand. You can live the most beautiful life that you can possibly imagine here on a budget, and that's what I'm doing. I'm living my best life. And guys, I hope that you find value in this video and you come here and you listen to guys like me, not the negative Neds and the negative people that just try to make it so that you don't believe you can have your dream. Because I promise you this much, dreams come true. I am the epitome of that because I have a dream life that I still can't believe I get to live every single day. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following me. If you got any of this, any value from this video, please hit subscribe, hit the notifications, leave a comment, and again, just live your best life possible. That's all I ask, okay? Until next time, cheers. One thing you need to understand about living on a budget is this. It doesn't matter if times are good or times are bad. If you live on a balanced budget, you get to enjoy that lifestyle all the time. Not just when things are good, not when things are fantastic, or you have to scrimp and save when things are bad. If you live on a balanced budget all the time, your life will be so much easier, so much less stressful, and that much more enjoyable. Trust me on that one.